Hello. And hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. How you doing? I'm excited. Today I'm going to be taking the German driver's license test. Not just any though, the Army. Something to do with the Army. I didn't pick that one on purpose, but this one's in English and it seemed like a decent website, and so this is the one I'm doing. I don't see why the Army would make it any different, unless this is for like driving a tank. But that would be interesting too. Let's see. All right. Now, there are 154 questions, so I don't think I'm going to be doing all of them this video. So this is going to be like a 300-part video, maybe. License plates issued to drivers by Registry of Motor Vehicles automatically become the driver's property. It's a weird question. I don't even know if my license plate is my property. You know, I feel like it is. But somehow I feel like in Germany, it's probably the state's property. Boom. I knew it. Okay. License plates issue. Okay, that's the same freaking question. Let's move on. What do drivers have to do when a vehicle with flashing lights and Mulchen horn approaches? Okay, clear, stop, both. Obviously both. I'm pretty sure someone told me, or you guys told me in the comments of one of those videos, that when you come to a stop at a light in Germany, you like are already making that emergency path, whether it's necessary or not, which is really fascinating. But obviously the answer is both. Boom, boom, correct, and next. We're on a roll. In which order must the vehicles proceed? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Let's see. You guys drive on the right side of the road, right-hand side of the road. There's some sort of tram. Mass transport. Public transportation. I don't know anything about this. Okay, I live in Indiana. But it's coming through the road. I'm guessing, obviously, that has the right of way, because it can't stop. Or is that a bus? But it's driving down the middle of the road. I'm confused. I feel like, I don't know, am I stupid? This feels unfair, because what is that? I guess I just have to use, maybe you guys are looking at that like, of course it's a whatever tram. But to me it looks like a bus, but it's got its own lane. Okay, I'm going to assume it's a tram. So therefore 2 has to go first, which means this is the only one with 2 going first, so it's got to be this one. So 2, let's see if 1 would go next. Ooh. So he's going straight, 3 is turning left. He's got a yield sign. They both have a give way sign. So they both have to give way to the number 2. That's obvious. 3 is crossing a line of traffic, so I feel like it goes 2, 1, 3. That was painful, but we got it. During daytime, where is it permitted to use headlights to signal the intention to pass? How do you use your headlights to signal your intention to pass? And if it's daytime, how would anybody see your headlights? I mean, maybe they would, but it wouldn't be particularly noticeable. Why don't you just use your blinker? What? Why would it? I don't know why it would be any different if you're inside or outside city limits. Maybe the light? But this is during daytime. Maybe at nighttime I could see them saying, okay, don't be flashing your lights in the city. But this is during the daytime. So this is a trick question? Oh my gosh. I'm leaning towards both or outside city limits. It's during the daytime, so I'm saying According to paragraphs 24C and D, it is permitted to use headlights to signal the intention to pass outside city limits. This means that within city limits, it's not allowed to use headlights for this purpose. Damn it! So I was really close because I almost chose that, but what threw me off is it says it's during the daytime. Why would it matter what you do with your headlights during the daytime? Shoot. All right. That's okay. 2 out of 3 so far. What must a driver do when passing a streetcar that has stopped to take on? I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the fact that we're on question 5 and I've got 2 correct. Did I miss another one? I don't think so. What happened? Oh, I lost a point for getting it wrong. That's brutal. What must a driver do when passing a streetcar that has stopped to take on and let off passengers on the roadway? Well, you've got to frickin'... You gotta... Okay, so you're allowed to pass it because it's saying. This feels like a contradiction because it says, what do you do when you're passing the streetcar? But then it says, wait for the streetcar. Hold on, if we're passing it, then we've already not waited. So this question is worded quite peculiarly. Okay, but I'm going to have to just ignore that. So waiting is an option, and I feel like that's the obvious choice. You wait. You have to wait. You can't just be driving into pedestrians or where those pedestrians might walk. Pass at a moderate speed and at such a distance that the boarding and unboarding passengers are not bothered. That's pretty good too. Stop and proceed only after the streetcar doors are closed and the roadway is clear of pedestrians. Boom. That sounds like a, like nobody can screw that up. That's how you know, like that's typically the bar that most laws are made for. It has to be dumb enough that no one can mess it up. You're not allowed to go anywhere. You're not hitting a pedestrian, okay? Until those doors are closed and the pedestrians are gone. Refusal to undergo a urine or blood alcohol test when requested to do so by the military police or security forces will result in a revocation of driving privileges. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Easy. Next. If the vehicle starts skidding while braking, the driver should do which of the following? That's an interesting question. Downshift and take foot off the gas pedal. Oh, downshift? What does that mean? I don't drive a manual car. So that would be putting it in a lower gear. I think that makes sense. You don't want to just slam the brakes. Turn the steering wheel in the direction that the rear of the vehicle is skidding and pump the brakes lightly. We were told, I remember when we were driving, we were told to pump the brakes. But at some point, we were told that became obsolete. That now you don't have to pump the brakes. Because of ABS or something. It's between these two, obviously. This feels like the really proper answer. But this also feels right. I don't know. I feel like, I think this is... Turn the steering wheel in the direction that the rear of the vehicle is skidding. Man, that's not easy. You know what I mean? This, I don't know. But I think that's the answer. Yes! Passing a vehicle at a railroad crossing is illegal. Of course. Of course. You can't be doing any sketchy shit around a railroad crossing. if involved in a traffic accident that is investigated by only German officials. Oh, so this is for the U.S. Army. U.S. forces drivers are not required to notify the military, police, or security forces. No, I bet you are required to. When vehicles are halted at railroad crossings at night, waiting for a train to pass, drivers must turn on high beam headlights. Oh, interesting. It seems kind of random. I'm trying to think of why would you need your high beams? Like if you're stopped waiting for a train, you need to put your high beams on? For visibility to the train? Man, this one's bothering me. It sounds kind of too random to be false, but I think it is false. Yes. Yes, sir. We're on a roll now. Drivers caught in a heavy downpour with limited visibility should pull off the road and wait for the rain to let up. No, you should just keep driving and wish for the best. Say a prayer. Stupid question. The illustration shows a signal that indicates the driver may proceed in which direction. I don't know. They're all on. I guess the green light is a little more fuzzy. So it's on. Like, are you serious? There's no way that's actually from the test. That's ridiculous. You need to be way more clear on which light is on. Anyway, he can go forward. And I assume to the right. To the left as well. Whoa. Maybe it's just straight ahead. Because there's no way this gives you the indication that you can turn left. At least here in America, it doesn't. And I'm struggling to think of how it would in Germany. Unless you also, like, I don't know, have another sign that contradicts this one, saying don't turn left. Like another signal. But I guess it just means just go straight ahead and you have an arrow for left and right. All of the above. How can you turn left without checking, without yielding? Okay. I'm going to have to, you guys are going to have to explain that one. When a broken white line and a solid white line center, when a broken white line and a solid white center line appear together, traffic on the broken line side is permitted to pass. That's how it is here in America. So I don't know any better than to say yes. Cool. Excellent. A POV may not be rejected during the mechanical inspection because of bent hoods, torn fenders. Quiet. I don't know what a POV is. Is that like the vehicle inspection that you guys have to get on a semi-regular basis? May not be rejected during mechanical inspection because of bent hoods, torn fenders, altered plates. Hold on, it can definitely be rejected for altered plates, right? If they hadn't thrown that one in there, I might have said true. All right. Which order do they proceed? Let's see. So the bus has a yield. Number 3 has a yield. And he's turning left anyway. There's something like about being on the right. See, that's the part I don't know. I think this diamond means he is the primary right-of-way, so 213. No! Should I have thought about this more? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I would have assumed, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even notice that this was a pedestrian pulling a bale of hay. But regardless, I would actually think, okay, the pedestrian gets the right of way. Why is this dude out here pulling a bit like a wagon? I'm trying to think of how that does that change things? Because I'm pretty sure I was right, like 213, if they were all cars. But the fact that this dude's pulling a wagon, is that what changed it? When traveling on multi-lane roads with dense traffic, it is illegal for vehicles in the right lane to go faster than those in the left lane. I believe that's true. Like, I know that's true. You're not allowed to pass on the right. The fact that it says densely, it's dense traffic, gives me a little bit of pause, because I'm like, well, if it's dense traffic, then inevitably this lane might go, you know, just a little bit faster at one point. So that almost makes me want to say false. Like, during dense traffic, it doesn't apply. But that would be too confusing. It's got to be true. Shoot. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to say, wait, hold on. It is illegal. Okay. Yes, I meant to say true. It's illegal. According to the information given, it is stated that when traveling on multi-lane roads with dense traffic, it is illegal for vehicles on the right lane to go faster than those in the left lane. However, the correct answer is false. Didn't I say false? Or, I'm so freaking confused. Oh no. Okay, the fact that it's like a double negative kind of confuses me. It's illegal. True, it's illegal. That's what I said. I'm sorry. I am failing so much. The correct answer is false, indicating that this statement is not true. Yeah, no shit. Therefore, it can be inferred that it is not illegal for vehicles in the right lane to go faster than those in the left lane. That was the worst answer I've ever read. An entire paragraph, and it totally and utterly failed to explain the law of why you're allowed to pass in the right-hand lane in dense traffic. What the hell did I just read? That made me go insane. This paragraph right here. Last question, guys. I'm about to fly off the handle. Two-wheeled vehicles are particularly dangerous to pass and should be passed only with side clearance of at least 1.5 meters. They are definitely particularly dangerous to pass for the two-wheeled vehicle occupant. 1.5 meters is a little bit oddly specific. But, you know, okay. What would that be, like 5 feet? 6 feet? Seems reasonable. Yeah, you better have that much. Okay, good. Guys, I'm a little bit triggered at not just the question, but this little paragraph here that it gives to you know, tell me the reason behind the answer. The 2 questions ago, that triggered me. I can no longer continue. I mean, I will on another day, but part 1 is done, folks. Question 17, I've got 8 points, which they do it in a weird way. It's like, that means I've got 8 more correct than incorrect, which I guess is not bad. At least I'm getting most of them right. I'm having fun, though, up until that stupid nonsense that it tried to spit at me. Subscribe for future parts, guys. I guess there's going to be like 10 of them. Hopefully. I mean, if people like this, I don't know. Thank you for watching.